Hi Virgo, welcome to your Should You Reach Out video for Reiki. Your reading for 11th through 10th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. I also want to say that Tyler's Tarot has been doing this reading for a long time before I have worked it into rotation. I made it my own spread, but he also does a reading titled this, so check him out if you get a chance, if you don't already know about him. His link is in the description box below. And also the recommend a reader shout outs. I have two, Lit Soul's Journey Tarot and Tarot Tortuga. So much love to them and support, and check them out if you get a chance. Click on that link, head over there. If you like what they have to say, give them a like and a subscribe. Get what you need. Okay, Virgo, should you reach out? You obviously have your feelings about this, right? But for some of you that are on the fence, wondering if it could be, proactive or worth it, hopefully this helps. The Lovers. Okay, so you're obviously deciding if this is worth it. You're at the crossroads. This is somebody very important to you, but you are questioning the connection or wondering if you should. This is about choice and commitment, as well as it feeling that person is deserving of it or wondering if they're deserving of it. But you definitely feel that connection. All right. Wow, do you ever? Holy cow. Okay, so they're feeling kind of lackluster about this connection that they had with you now that it's run its course. I think they did feel like things were secure. I'm trying to find placements for these because there's a few cards. We got the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Cups, and of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Swords here. Can we kind of see that? All right. So that feels like they have a lot of questions. There's a lot of confusions. They're wondering just what is going on now, because there was stability, but there's stability, but they're feeling like this isn't. They don't know what to do. There's a lot of unanswered questions here. This could be illusion. This could be feeling like everything is for naught, or wondering if things were as they seemed, wondering if somebody feels the same way. Anything involving confusion or things not being what they thought it was. Like, is this all there is, or it just feels empty? Even though we're connected, there's like this disappointment, and they definitely feel kind of like they're on the other side of trusting. Like before they kind of were trusting, but now they're on the other side of that, questioning everything and wanting to know why. And more questions right now bring more questions instead of answers. So we could be dealing with you could be dealing with the Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, boobies, or Pisces or Cancer, Capricorn. I've grabbed the wrong deck. Hermit, there's Virgo right there. Two of Wands, the Devil, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and Temperance. I can set this over here. Doesn't help, does it? No, it does not. We're going to do that. Okay. They're in reflection mode. They're thinking about things quite heavily, quite seriously. If nothing to say, they've withdrawn. We got the Four of Cups here, over here, which you can't see, and the Hermit. So this is them being quite introspective, if not withdrawn, and kind of just doing some soul searching and wanting to really think if this is truly worth it. Also, what has really gone on? Like, what is this really about? It feels like there's been some kind of facade or something uncovered or discovered that has really made them want to withdraw and pull back. All right, let me see if we got any. We got nines. Okay, so we got two nines. Two nines. Do we have tens? Yeah, we got two tens, two nines, and two twos, right? Two nines, two tens, two nines, two twos. So we have agreement and receipt and change. So there's obviously been a withdrawal, if not a breakup, because of newfound information. So what's this Hermit about? Thinking about if or how this could work. So if you do reach out, because right now there's just a lot of questions. There's a lot of mistrust. There's a lot of feeling duped, or like things were not what they thought it would be, or that they thought it was in the relationship. Either something's happened to cause them to question this, or they just you know, they got what they wanted, and now they're like, well, this is just, is this it? Like, is this, there's like this feeling of disappointment or being let down. What's this Two of Wands? This right here is all about finding out information or taking a look at how they feel, not knowing what to do and feeling like they need to make a choice, but not needing more information to do so and not knowing how to do that. What's this Two of Wands? Okay, so it looks like either they are thinking about making an offer or they're thinking about an offer that was made. This could be Taurus, doesn't have to be, but that is stable and secure, but it also either isn't very exciting because it's just kind of this is glacial. This moves along, but at a very assured, I should say only if it is assured, only if it's a sure thing. So everything has to be sort of in a row or aligned before this one will make a move forward, because there's a lot to offer here. And when they do make an offer, you can bet your life on it. So this is either an offer they're thinking about making, like thinking about returning, but again, a lot of questions and distrust, or there has been an offer made, possibly by you, and they're just like, I don't know how we can move forward. We got the Magician and the Two of Wands here. Like, I don't know how this is going to work. I have so many questions, and there's so much that I don't trust right now, or I don't believe in. Part of the Magician is believing and willing things into action. So this right here is saying, I really need to stop and think how I feel, because I don't know if I believe in this anymore or if I believe it can work. So this could also be just a sexual relationship, that it's like, you know, what are we doing it? But I don't think so, because we got the Ten of Cups here. I think there's been a relationship. I don't think this was just a sexual relationship and someone having major issues over deciding to continue that or not. This is much deeper than that. So I think this is about an offer and wondering if it can actually work. Even though there's this history here, and even though we had this engagement and the stability, things were fine until they weren't. I think they do want you to reach out, but I think they have a lot of questions. And there's a lot of, like I said, they're just, you know how even though if you know something's not good for you, you still want it? That's kind of what we have here. They know it's not the best right now. They know that they should stay in this position, but I think they still really want you to reach out. What's this Eight of Wands about? Yeah, this is feeling like even though they want clarity, they want you to reach out, they want you to kind of help them with they still, look, we got the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands and the Devil. This is all about needing time and space to think about something that is just really weighing heavily on them. Even though they want that clarity, they have a lot of questions, and they do want that reaching out. They also know that what's best for them right now is to be unto themselves so they can have time to think. And this, instead of reaching out and, you know, things moving on at a clip, this also could be they just need to get the hell out of Dodge so that they can think. They need rapid movement away from this situation so they can think, because they really feel like it's just weighing heavily on them, and they want to, they just need to disengage and be able to think. It's just Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands and Three of Wands. Interesting. Is it that they want you to wait for them while they think? They need to see their way through something, but they do want you to wait for them? Because this is about perseverance and waiting and being patient. Is this because this is we got distance here, just saying we got distance. Is this that distance is an issue? For some of you it might be, but there's something about they're questioning everything. And this sometimes is a long distance relationship card for me. I know it's weird, but we've got the Eight of Swords here. This is someone, you know, a relationship that might largely rely on communication online. And there's an attachment to it, but you don't know how to let go of. You don't know what to do because you got this connection, albeit only online. So it's like, but we got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands here. So this could be an online relationship or a relationship involving distance that someone is asking for you to wait while they sort some things out. Could be that. What's this? Ten of Pentacles here. I'm gonna see if I can do this. It's Ten of Pentacles here. Queen of Wands. What's this? King of Swords. Eesh. King of Swords. Oh, got the King of Swords and the Three of Swords. What's the Temperance about? Yeah, damn it. All right. Temperance about. This could be Sag, by the way. This could be Capricorn, Pisces, or Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Gemini. What's Temperance about? Okay, that's sassy. That's just rude. Two cards. Yeah. What's it? I want to know what the Temperance is about. Why? Because if we, hold on. Self-care. Damn it. I was really hoping for that. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping for this because we've got someone going, can you just give me the time that I need to process this and to wait? And yet we get over here as we progress through the reading, and this is all about someone. It's I don't know what it is, but something about these two right here tell me it's not enough. We got the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here. I know it's random, but this is about someone trying to do their part or trying just give me time. But they're kind of not concentrating on things like they should be. So we go from them needing introspection all the way over here to where it's like, okay, things have ended and now they're out partying, but they still want time. Well, maybe they just want time indefinitely and they're not saying that. It looks like there's a period of them that wants to heal, but they're also wanting to get life started for them or get out there and get after it so that they can process this ending. I think this is about them looking elsewhere for stability and security in a relationship. They recognize that there's been an ending or a change. And maybe this is them just recognizing that they just can't get it back. Or because of the distance right now, they're going to be out there among everything and everyone. And the ending is just what it is, just an ending. And because of that, we've got the King of Swords and the Three of Swords here and the need for you to give self-care. So this is all about them needing time and not being sure of anything at this point, even though that you felt this connection. And again, this does not have to be an online relationship, but whatever happened, this person needs time indefinitely. Reaching out to them would only beget more questions. They really need some time and distance. And I think there's something about the situation not being right or not being as fulfilling as they thought it would be, whether it's distance or whether it's just when you two became a couple, then it got stale for some reason or another. And there's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of unanswered, there's a lot of mistrust, that sort of thing, confusion surrounding this for them. And it's almost like they just want to let the ending stand and get out there and get back to their life and get back there in the mix and create and kind of reclaim or recoup this period of lost time, it feels like. They really want to make things happen in their life. And they're very unsure about this connection with you to the point where they just feel like it might be holding them back and they need to just get out there. This is about you cutting things off and giving self-care and healing. Virgo, I'm sorry. I was like kind of hoping that, there might be, this, but no, this is someone that at best is unsure and going back and forth. But the more time would progress, the more they would be sure, or that they would just let this ending stand, even if you did reach out. All right. Another confirmation card for Virgo, please. Confirmation card for Virgo. Yeah, we got the Temperance and the Empress here. You need to do some self-care here. This is about you withdrawing, pulling back, grieving, and healing from that, and sort of reinvesting in yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually. Self-care is high priority for you right now. And I know this was a very, we got the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Lovers here. This was you definitely felt a strong soulmate connection with this person. Thought it could really be something, but something happened. They discovered something, and there's just too many unanswered questions, lack of trust. Yeah. This is the unexpected. So it could be unexpected communication, unexpected flight, unexpected argument, blow up, out of the blue, intense, independent of any kind of advice or counsel from anyone else. This is like, it's almost, we've got the nighttime scene here. It's almost like, feels like that whole thing that just all of a sudden in the middle of the night, they left or they came in, or this has that feeling to it. Completely unexpected and out of the blue, and intense and volatile. That's what it feels like. Cards for confirmation, please. Snapshot. Where to put this? We got spring, and we got change and movement forward. We've got this is the Cross, which is the last in the Lenormand deck, and that's all about a challenging or painful, burdensome, negative relationship that is going to see movement forward. Could be even in the spring, which is if you're where I'm at, that's where season we're in now, is in the spring. This could be taking some time apart from a challenging relationship and then working on some issues, and there's movement forward because of that. The thing is, that does not mean it's a reunion and you work on this together. It could be that there's been this relationship that was very challenging, and now you two are taking some time apart and you're both kind of getting on with things and seeing what happens after that. So it could be the unknown, but your first order of business is to heal. Quite honestly, you need to recover from this emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. That's for Virgo. Reach out. What do they need to know? We know what they need to do. What do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Moon. This is insecurity. This is an imbalance in work and play. This could be emotional dependency. This could be just imbalance in outside life commitments versus familial commitments. This is somebody that might feel like they can't make it by themselves. This is somebody that might feel very insecure. Could be codependent. This could be male or female. It could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but it could be a Capricorn. And so this is someone that just feels like there is a certain element in their life that is very insecure or unstable, and there's a lot of unanswered questions. This could be somebody dealing with a health issue. Okay, the cross could also represent a difficult time in health. Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Moon. This could be things are uncertain or there's an issue with someone's health as well. Okay. All right. So I don't know if that captures your person's feelings. Like there's just too much confusion for them to feel secure in this relationship. We have the Queen of Pentacles over here upright. And we've got the Moon. So I don't know if that's just doubling down on that, but this feels like there might be some unexpected news. I mean, it could be unexpected news about somebody's health issues. It could be it could be that's what took its toll on the relationship, that somebody, and then we could be talking about mental health, especially if you need to heal physically and spiritually. I'm sorry, mentally and spiritually. We could be talking about somebody that just let an illness that they could control. I'm not talking about terminal. I'm not talking about genetic or anything like that, congenital. I'm talking about somebody that there is a management tool within their grasp, or management is available to them as far as managing an issue, particularly mental health, and they're letting that go. They're not managing it, and it got the better of this relationship. It basically kind of just tore everything apart because it went unmanaged. So, I mean, that could be an extreme case, but definitely something that could be looked at. If it's not a mental issue that is not being managed and, kind of got the better of a relationship, this is someone that's just feeling like they have so many questions and confusion and are questioning deception and everything about a relationship that either is no longer secure or they feel insecure now that they are not attached to this relationship. Okay. All right, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. I wish it was better news, but this is saying that you need to cut things off and grieve, and you need to concentrate on your own healing and recovery right now. You need to nurture yourself. This is about self-care for you. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. I wish you luck with this, okay? Take care. Oh gosh. Oh, and thank you for the plus subscribers. I think it was Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, right. So I end on this, right? We just had this tragic read. Okay. Anyway, I forgot to say it in the beginning. Sorry. But thank you. Truly. My number was, I thought, boy, if I get to, I'm really doing something here. And then, oh God, so the numbers start climbing and you just keep your head down because you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to keep working. And then you get to that and it's like, holy cow, I know this is huge, but at the same time, it didn't feel any different. It's like, whoa, you sit there and stare at the number and you take screenshots and you're like, oh God. But then you still come home and you still do the same things you always did. So it's huge. And I'm a bit, the only thing I know how to do is say thank you and then get back to work. So I thank you very much for your subscribership, and I hope this helped again. And I do hope to see you in the next reading. So take care.